Hi, I'm James Shillinglaw for Insider Travel Report. I'm here at Nobu Hotel in Miami, and I'm here with the general manager and managing director, Nikolai Hotzi, who is also oversees Eden Rock, and this is a combined hotel. I've been here before. It's an amazing, amazing hotel right on the beach, and we thought we'd come back down and get a refresher on what's going on here, and you're going to find out about all that and more on Insider Travel Report. Well, Nikolai, first of all, thank you for hosting me. It's been an amazing couple of days here. Obviously, there's the Nobu restaurant, but your accommodations are superb. And the whole ambiance of the place, you know, you're right on in Miami Beach, and you're just steps away from the beach, and you got lots of hotels. So let's talk to us a little bit about the history of this particular Nobu.
Well, good morning. So this Nobu opened in 2015. It was number 2 hotel within the Nobu hotel chain. This is
first one was Caesars, right?
Caesars is number 1, and we're number 2. As you see, Nobu now has separated. They don't do hotel Nobus in hotels.
No more hotels within a hotel.
Standing and self-managed. So we are number 2 at Caesars, and as the developers were the owners of the Eden Rock are very friendly with the gentleman who develops Nobu Hotel brand, and he approached them at a certain time when the second tower was built here, the Eden Rock Tower, and he asked them whether they were interested in bringing the brand to Miami Beach, and they agreed.
Yeah. So how does that relationship, and you now oversee both hotels, right? So Eden Rock, which is really a classic Miami Beach property, you know, the old line hotels that are up and down in Miami Beach, and it's a wonderful property. So how does that work, the two different brands being in the same place?
It works great. It gives us a luxury portion to the Eden Rock and Nobu brand. Nobu being the luxury upgrade portion. We have 2 different front desks, so 2 different.
When you walk, actually, the first one you see though is the Nobu desk right there, and then you have to walk a little to the side, not too far, to get to the Eden Rock, right?
Not too far. Different arrival experiences. So if you arrive at the Nobu desk, our bell captains will guide you to where you have made your reservation.
And they did. The guy he walked me out and then explained the whole hotel for me, which was really very welcoming actually.
Yeah, and as an operation, we obviously have 2 separate operating manuals. We train all our staff, all our almost 500 employees on our Nobu standards, even the Eden Rock. So that works very well for us. Obviously, the Nobu hotel gives us the opportunity to charge a higher rate than this, and we do a lot of group business, and we can walk people from one hotel to the next in opportunities. So I think it's a fantastic business mix.
So if you want the classic Miami Beach experience combined with the wonderful Nobu style, including the hotel and of course the restaurant, and I dined at the restaurant the other night. It's great as always, amazing menu, and you were doing pretty good business there, right?
Yeah. So this Nobu is probably one of the larger restaurants they have, and within a hotel, and it's fantastic. It gives us so much more comfort in our guests, Eden Rock locals or Nobu guests, to dine in here, and then room service will be served from Nobu restaurant in the Nobu Tower.
I didn't know that. I should have gotten that last night. I was thinking about that.
Yes.
And then I also dined at your beachfront restaurant, Ocean Social.
Ocean Social,
which is a beautiful place. I had lunch there the other day as well. And talk a little bit about the accommodations. We're actually in your penthouse suite here, which is beautiful. But how many rooms are there total?
We have 206 rooms total, 21.
And that's just in Nobu, right?
That's just in Nobu, yeah. It's on top of the historic 70-year-old tower. That's where the Nobu rooms are in. And we have 206 rooms and 21 different room categories. Here sitting in the villa, so we call our penthouses a villa. There's a top floor, 15th floor. We have 3 of them, all connecting rooms with double beds, and it's fantastic. I mean, the design is Nobu style.
Yeah, that is, I said, I've been to a few Nobus in my time, and there is a style, there is an ethos that surrounds all these rooms, right?
Yeah, very simplistic. You know, we find luxury in the simplicity, and combine that with our service and the standards. It's just a great experience.
Well, you didn't put me in this villa, but I tell you something. My room was fantastic. It was a corner room. It was a huge bathroom, a tub and shower. Very comfortable bed, which I loved. It was I really have not been I never had a bad bed at Nobu. Let me tell you that, and just a lot of room to stretch out, and also beautiful views of the beach.
Yeah, all our rooms have beautiful views. Some have a city view, right, but and then ocean view and beach view. So I think that is very special to any hotel on the beach as well. That our views are so.
No, it is really amazing, and this one we're actually overlooking. We're looking at the bay area, well, all that area. So it is pretty great. Now, talk a little bit about how do you work with the Nobu restaurant? It's all one. Basically, I know I came in and I asked the concierge at the Eden Rock to book me a restaurant reservation that night when I arrived. So.
Yeah, you can. I mean, we work very closely. Obviously, within Nobu, there's a hotel division and then there's a restaurant division. So within their corporation, they separated a little bit. But here we are a franchise Nobu, and we work very closely with the hotel division and the restaurant division. They report directly to me, so to speak, and we make everything possible for every guest, and we are welcome and we are promoted within. Our marketing team promotes everything Nobu and Nobu Restaurant.
And you don't really have any problems getting into the restaurant if you're a guest, I would think, right?
No, we make special arrangements. It is busy, so reservation.
Oh, it was very busy the other night, but I had gone to the concierge earlier today that night for that night, and no problem getting in.
Yeah, they are very good at you have third-party operators sometimes that are a little bit more difficult, but here when we ask for somebody to make a reservation, they always accommodate us, yes.
Now, what other facilities do you have? I know you have fitness and spa on your second level. I walked around there, but talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, so there's different activities, right? So that we have a large gym for a property like this. We have our spa, which is Essentia. It's operated by a third party. You have full access to the locker room, and as a Nobu guest, we have 4 pools on property.
Yeah, I saw that. I walked around. You have the sort of major pool. You have another property another pool that's above that beach restaurant.
And that is our Nobu pool.
That's a special Nobu pool. All right.
Very special to a Nobu guest, and 21 and over. Okay. So we want to make sure that you experience the Nobu, and as the Nobu brand grows, I think we will see more demand for those special little hideaways and places in the luxury market. So that's a Nobu pool, and then we have 3 others. We have Aquatica down on the lower level, closer to the beach, which is high activity, and then we have the Palladium in the main pool.
Yeah, and then just a few more steps through a gate, and you can you have beach access, and you have some umbrellas and a lot of stuff out there too, right?
And there we do have the Nobu branded umbrellas and Eden Rock branded umbrellas. Now that you can sit wherever, but as a Nobu guest, included in your resort fee, you get 2 chairs and an umbrella complimentary. If you stay in Eden Rock, you have to pay.
And of course, it's a beautiful beach. It's one of the people forget how beautiful Miami Beach is. Actually, how wide and the sand's great.
And our location is special. I mean, we have a little bit wider. We have like a little bend, and then the beach is it's a beautiful part of the beach here.
Now. We go out to about 125,000 travel advisors out there. Many of them are selling luxury properties. What would you say to them about how they can best work with you to assure that their clients have a great stay?
I mean, just, make the reservation, call our reservations team, and be very precise of what the expectations are. I think it's always important to know what, in this luxury travel market, that the guest or the travel advisors always mention, this is what's very special, anniversaries, birthdays, I bring my child, I want to be this, right? Especially if you bring a kid and it's not allowed at the Nobu pool, we want to make sure that they know ahead of time that we can make other
arrangements. There are plenty of other pools. That's where you can go retreat if your kid wants to. Send them to the pools where they can go, right?
Most definitely, yes. Yeah, so we will try to make all the arrangements. We have a guest services team on property, and we'll always address those, yes.
Now, anything else you want to tell us about Nobu Hotel here in Miami?
Well, I just want to say, I think it's a great partnership. And when when Chef Nobu comes around, we always did, like he always does in all his Nobus, there's a big arrival surprise for him. I think in my time, he's been here once for Art Basel, I believe. And we had like... violinist here,
wow.
And then we had, I don't know, 150 of our staff in the lobby, welcoming him, and our guests were there, and I mean, he's like a rock star.
I'm sure.
He is a rock star.
I have met him. I know exactly. He is a rock star, and everybody wants to take their photo with him, including me. I did a selfie. I don't do that normally, but I did that there. I just want to mention one other thing. I am always impressed by your main bar. In the lobby. It is a classic Miami lobby bar, beautiful, and the guests for both properties can use it, right?
Yeah, both use it. I mean, this is our draw into this hotel, right? From the design, 70 years here, and the lobby hasn't changed. I mean, it's just the most beautiful lobby you will find.
It is really so classic, and so you get the best of both worlds. You get Nobu cuisine, the style of the rooms, and then you're also in Eden Rock, and you can avail yourself of all the wonderful things right here on Miami Beach.
That is correct.
Now, and people to get more information, it's at nobuhotels.com, I believe.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you again. It was wonderful to be here again and see it. It's in a different way. I was here last for a conference, and you do have conferences here, but they're pretty out of the way. I couldn't really notice it, but I was here for a conference, and now here I was just to enjoy a stay and really also eat at Nobu. Absolutely.
No. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for doing the coverage. I mean, it's great to have you, and I hope you had a great day.
I did, and now unfortunately I have to leave. Unfortunately, I didn't go to the next one, but I had a nice, relaxing 2 days. Again, I'm James Schillinglaw here at Nobu Hotel, Miami, and this is Insider Travel Report.